Alright, this starts at number 36 for the fall semester review. Party Pizza charges $10 for a large pizza plus $1.50 per topping. Jody wants to order one large pizza and spend a maximum of $20. Which of the following inequalities? So we need to write the word problem. Again, we're going to start with that word per, man. Notice how important that is. We're going to write it as an equation first, and then we'll deal with the inequality. Y equals 1.5x plus $10 for that pizza. Okay? Now it's saying a maximum of 20. So we know 20 goes here. Let's flip that around. 1.5x plus 10. And we know 20 goes on the other side of the symbol. Can she spend more than the 20? No, absolutely not. So that pizza needs to be less than. Can she spend up to 20? It says a maximum. Yeah, she doesn't have to get change back. So pay attention to your symbol. That's the less than or equals to. 37 is talking about direct variation. Remember, it's proportional. Goes through the origin, which means your y-intercept must be 0. All right, well, clearly that doesn't go through the origin. Clearly this doesn't go through the origin. It's going through -2, and that's at 1, right? All right. Is this proportional? Is this linear? D? No. So the only answer choice that's available is B. Now, if I wanted to check that on my calculator, again, I would go to Stat, Edit, type in my table. It's not saying that every table is going to be direct variation, but we want to check it out. Stat, Calc, and this one is linear. So I want to pick number 4 this time. And look, what is my B value? 0. That's what we want. Okay. 38. When graphed, which function would appear to be shifted down 5 units from the graph? Okay, so we want to talk about transformations, and we want to talk about IHOD and then over. And hopefully I can get all the words in here. That if it's inside the parentheses, that's horizontal. Ooh, I didn't give myself enough space. That is opposite what you think. Okay? Over, that's A. If it's outside the parentheses, that's vertical, which is up and down. And it's exactly how you would think. So we're going to talk about, if I'm talking 5 units down, that is outside my parentheses. And it's exactly how I think. So down means -5. Well, I'm just going to take it and subtract the 5 from there. So I have x squared, and 3 minus 5 is -2. There's my new function. That's it. Just shift it down 5 units. All right. Number 39 is saying, what is the slope of each graph? Again, we need to talk about let me get a different color so we don't get them all confused. Talk about slope man, plus, minus, undefined, x equals a number, 0 slope, y equals a number. You need to have him down pat, because look at C and D. C and D should be easy automatic slopes. C is up and down, that's undefined. D is left and right, that's 0. Automatic. Shouldn't even have to think about it. A and B, we're going to have to plot 2 pretty points. And boy, these graphs are real small, but we can manage it. Goes to the origin. So I went up 1, 2, 3. Then I went over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 over 6 reduces to 1/2. And it's positive. Look at the way his eyes are going. I'm going to do the same thing for B. Plot your 2 points. There's a point and there's a point. 1, 2, 3, over 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 over 3 gives me 1. Again, please no slope man. Pick 2 pretty points. Rise over run. 39. We've got another word problem. Madison has 434 words of a research paper typed so far. To calculate how long it will take her to type the paper, she uses the function y equals 31x plus 434 to find how many minutes x it will take her to type y words. It then says, what is the slope of the function and what does it represent? Okay, well, it told you what your slope was. We all know its slope should be the 31, right? Right in front of the x. But the key thing is, what does it represent? Saying x minutes for her to type y words. So that must mean it is words per minute. The 434 is what she already has. That's her y-intercept. That's her starting value. That's the words she's already done. This is how many more words she does per minute. 41. 41 is asking us what are the x and y intercepts. Well, the graph's not complete, but I should just be able to find my slope. There's a pretty point. There's a pretty point. I went up 1 over 2, and that's a negative 2. Remember slope man. So now, guys, I'm just going to continue my graph. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Oh, hit my y-intercept, but I'm going to keep going. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Hit my x-intercept. I just got to put them in ordered pair format. Y-intercept. Again, it is 0, 2. I just went up 2. Your x-intercept, your 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 0. So just finish out the graph. You know how to draw a line. That's all that it takes. All right, next one is saying graph a line with a y-intercept of -6 and a slope of 2/3. Guys, it gave me my starting value, -6, right here. It's positive, again, remember, slope man, that's positive. So my line should be going in that direction. Up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. I need to finish the line the other way, so I'm going to go down 2 to the left 3. Down 2 to the left 3, and just connect the dots. That's it. Find your starting point, then do your rise over your run. 44. Which set of points includes only ordered pairs from the solution? Remember, solution is in the shaded area. So let's plot these points. I have 2, 2. Oh, that's on a solid line. Well, remember Mr. Slim, right? Mr. Slim looks like he's doing the right thing. And then remember his grill says included, because if it's on a solid line, it's included. So 2, 2 is included. Okay, check. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1. Is that in my shaded area? Nope. So A can't be it. Let's look at B. 0, 3, that's in there. 2, 2, that's in there. 5, 1, again, not in the shaded area. -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, in the shaded area. 2, 1, in the shaded area. 10, -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that in the shaded area? Nope. Hopefully D has all the right values. 2, 2 is in the shaded area. -5, 10 is in the shaded area. 1, 2 is in the shaded area. So all three are in my solution. 45, guys, here we go again with that vocab. What does 0 mean? My x-intercept. Where is it? Right here. Again, ordered pair format. 1, 2, 3, -3, 0. That's it. 46. Stan borrowed $200. Oh, let me move it up. I'm sorry. Stan borrowed $200 from his brother and agreed to pay him the same amount each month until the loan is paid off. If it took 5 months for Stan to pay off the loan, what was the rate at which he paid his brother off? There's that key word, rate. Rate of change means slope. So let's just find 2 points. There's one, there's one. So I went up 1, 2. Oh, but wait, Miss K. I didn't go up, I went up 2 boxes. But what is each box going up by? Pay attention to your Y values. They're going up by 20. So I went up 20, 40. And then I went over one box, and each box down here is going by 1. Now it's negative, so my slope or my rate is negative 40. He paid off $40 every month. All right, 46. Which of the following shows the strongest correlation? So when I try to draw a line through these points, which one has the points the closest? That's all it's asking. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. Which line has the points that are the closest to my line? And that has to be C. That's all it's asking. 48. What is the range of the function? Again, you should bust out your highlighter because we're going to be making our box. Bust out your highlighter. Again, you're going to have plenty of highlighters sitting on a desk somewhere for you to use. Range means your Y values. Now, this is all connected, so it's continuous, and we're going to write it as an inequality. Robot dealer, range starts at the bottom. So we went from negative 4, and then we went to the top to 4. Now I have to determine, do I want to include them? Well, that's an open hole, so no, I do not. This up here, though, is a solid line, so I do want to include it. Now let's go one step further and say, hey, I asked you to find the domain as well. That is left to right. So I'm going to start at negative 4, and I went all the way to 2. Again, do I want to include this point? The answer is no, because it's an open hole. But do I want to include this point? The answer is yes, because it's filled in. All right. Talking about transformations again, how would you graph the function would be affected? So guys, we are going to use our fancy calculator because that is the best way to look at transformations. Go to y equals, type in your original, x squared. Come down here and type in your new one, the y2, parentheses x plus 7 squared. And now I'm going to hit the graph button. Follow your vertex. There's my original, there's my new. Well, which way did it go? It went to the left 7 units. That's all you need to do. Follow your vertex. It went to the left. That's it. 50. Last one. What is the inequality in slope-intercept form? Guys, it just means solve for y. That just means solve for y, and we should know how to do that. Again, 2 steps. Move your x, then divide. So to move this x, I need to add 3x to both sides. Oop, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Let's try this whole problem again. Sorry, guys. 2 steps. Move your x, then divide. To move this x, I need to subtract 3x from both sides. I cannot combine 3x and 12. So I have negative 4y is less than negative 3x plus 12. The final step to get y by itself is to divide by negative 4. Now, warning bells should be going off in your head. I'm dividing by a negative. I need to flip my inequality sign. I need to flip my inequality sign. Please do not forget that. Please do not forget that. Please study your vocab, study how to solve for y, and use this as a good study tool.